To other news now, you'll remember 21 young people dying during what was believed to be a pens down celebration at the Enyobeni Tavern and Scenery Park. The owners, Siyakhangela and Vuyokazi Ndevu, on trial for contravening the Liquor Act, selling alcohol to people under the age of 18. Ndevu now continuing to dispute claims that there were underage children at the tavern. The trial adjourning for the day. Siphosethu Booi has been following the proceedings. She joins us now. Siphosethu, a good afternoon to you. I just want to understand this. We all know that the people who died, many of them were under the age of 18. Is Ndevu now suggesting there weren't underage people in the tavern?
Well, Stephen, it's been 2 days since Ndevu took to the stand. You remember yesterday he was one of the first witnesses that the defense had called to the stand to really paint a picture of what happened according to his, understanding of what happened on the day. Also placing him on the day, asking him many questions with regards to if whether or not there were young people at the establishment, and not only that, but were they sold alcohol. And Ndevu just saying that I see the footage that, of course, the state prosecutor told or showed the court to say that I was seen in the footage scanning alcohol, but that was not because I was selling the alcohol to the young patrons, as you claim, inside the establishment. Now, this is Ndevu telling the court that he was scanning the alcohol that he's seen on the footage holding because he needed to scan the alcohol for the DJ that was celebrating his birthday at the Enyobeni trial. So at the Enyobeni Tavern, Stephen, I mean to say. So basically he says that alcohol needed to be scanned before it gets taken to the outside entrance to where the DJ and as well as his guests were sitting, and also saying that the young people who passed away at the tavern basically passed away, they passed away way before they got to the Enyobeni Tavern. No young people passed away inside his establishment. And his wife saying when she was asked that as a member or the person who has the license, how do you feel knowing that 18 out of the 21 young people who passed away on the 26th of June were actually underage? And her saying that, well, she's sad about it, but she still maintains the fact that they are not guilty of anything because they knew, the staff members knew that no underage people were supposed to be inside. Another state prosecutor arguing that, but there was no sign in the establishment in Enyobeni that states that under 18s were not allowed. And they say there was a sign on top of the wording Enyobeni that was placed there. What happened to it, they don't know. It probably fell off, or just because the situation was out of control on the day, chances are someone might have removed it. But they maintain the fact that no under 18s were permitted to sell or even be inside the establishment. And also we understand that on the 29th of November, that's when the matter has been rolled over because there was just no time to be able to take the new witness, who is also one of the two employees, ex-employees of the Enyobeni Tavern who were present on the day, who were also selling liquor, allegedly, Stephen. And also they were the two that had paid out the admission of guilt fee of 2,000 rands, which Ndevu and his wife say they don't know why they paid that money, because they are admitting to something they, as the owner as well as the manager, know nothing about. So the two still maintain that they are not guilty of contravening the Liquor Act or even, selling liquor to underage patrons. And of course, Siyakhangela Ndevu was asked by the defense lawyer, Precious Daniels, to say something to the parents. If he were to be given the opportunity to say something to the parents, what would he say after what happened to those 21 young people? And him saying that, he's sorry and he sympathizes with the parents, but he's not guilty of the young people dying at his establishment, because there were 300 or more young people who were at the establishment gaining forced entry within the establishment in Enyobeni. So the matter has now been rolled over to the 29th of November. Stephen.
Siphosethu Booi for that update. Thank you very much indeed. Sort of intriguing arguments being made in that case. More coverage, of course, of that to come.